What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of The Dirt. Let's rock this. Girls, girls, girls. Girls, 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 yeah! Okay, let me put it this way. The Dirt is basically the movie for those of you fans out there who last year complained about Bohemian Rhapsody being tamed and toned down. You were like, hey, where's the sex? Where's the sexcapades? We want to see greedy. We want to see cocaine. We want to see fucking. What is this mellow bullshit? Even though I would argue that Bohemian Rhapsody had a fling between Freddie Mercury and his eventual lover, and it was done in a very sweet, romantic way, I might add. But hey, for those of you who thought that Bohemian Rhapsody was not rock enough, here you go. In comes The Dirt. This Netflix rock band biopic is loud, it's outrageous, it's shocking, which is not a hard task for a film to accomplish when you have a band like Motley Crue who themselves were loud, outrageous, and shocking. Starring Douglas Booth, Ewan Rheon, Machine Gun Kelly, aka Colson Baker, and Daniel Weber playing Nikki Sixx, Mick Mars, Tommy Lee, and Vince Neil. The Dirt is based on the best-selling autobiography about one of history's best-selling rock bands ever, Motley Crue. The film chronicles the unflinching tale of success and excess as four misfits rise from the streets of Hollywood to the heights of international fame. Let's go through some of the positives first. I love the cast. I think the four leads are perfect for their respective roles. You don't even need to be hardcore fans of Motley Crue because Douglas, Ewan, Machine Gun Kelly, and Daniel are terrific at embodying the typical lifestyles of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. You really believe them as a team. And whereas Bohemian Rhapsody mostly focuses on Freddie Mercury, while the three other members are sort of just revolving around him, The Dirt actually places each of the four characters on equal footing, or well-balanced. You get to know the backstories and the struggles of each of them fairly. Although you can probably argue that Mick Mars is the least explored since he seems to be not as rowdy as the rest of them. He's just straight up creepy. There's a lot of breaking the fourth wall going on here with the characters speaking directly to the audience. But it does make for an interesting movie since some of the talking heads would tell you that you can never tell which parts are accurate and which parts are exaggerated. But exaggeration is probably an understatement in the world of Motley Crue. Which brings us to the director of this film, Jeff Tremaine. If that name sounds familiar, it's because he's the guy who directed many of the Jackass movies and Jackass videos in the past, which makes him perfect for this job. Because the script is filled with stunt-driven situations, many of which are dangerous, and many of which the Motley Crue actually did in real life. I kid you not. Boy, it is unbelievable the obnoxious, mind-boggling things that you can do when you are shit-faced or high as a fucking kite. If I have criticism about The Dirt, is that this movie is too focused on capturing every single key moment in Motley Crue's career, as many as they can, as many as possible. I mean, they just cram it in there. Vince has a couple of tragedies in his life. Let's put those in there. Oh, Nikki Sixx had that one time when he did that with Ozzy. Let's put that in there. Oh, Mick Mars has that one weird quote, even though it has nothing to do with the progression of the story at hand. But hey, let's just throw that in there as well. I understand that the objective is to show us their resilience as a band or as a family, but there's no one underlying thread leading up to that. It feels more like just a collection of plot scenarios. Thus, the result is that the story lacks heart because it's too busy trying to give you shock value. But don't get me wrong, I do have fun watching this film, but just a heads up though, The Dirt is not an appropriate movie for today's #MeToo climate. Because seriously, this film depicts women as nothing more than sex objects, groupies, second fiddles, blowjob givers, and cum dumpsters It's pretty rough. This movie has little to no respect for women. I think female audiences in this day and age will get offended by The Dirt, understandably so. But an argument can also be made that they are not this film's target audience. So that's it. That's my review of The Dirt. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe to my channel and press that like button and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Hey, if you like this review and you want me to make more, please contribute monthly to help support this channel at Ramascreen Patreon page. Become my patrons today at patreon.com/Ramascreen. Let's rock this.